Welcome to the live hunt. We are on a Blink account today. It's been seeded with a few fashion and beauty creators. The aim is to scroll until we find an emerging trend or two that is worth grabbing some inspiration from, stealing creatively, and I'm going to log them directly into the House of Trends database. So let's get into that algorithm. Without further ado, let's lock in. Typically, how I like to start this is by going into the accounts, opening up the For You, the Explore page, generally just to see what the algorithm is feeding me on that day. And once we get it going, we start letting the algorithm know what we like, which I should add. Liking a piece of content in my line of work has always meant to teach the algorithm what you want to see more of. It's also a vanity metric, as it used to be a long time ago, letting creators know that you liked their content, which to this day still holds, but you're also communicating your interest to the algorithm. So the more content of a specific type that you like, the more of it will show on your feed. So once you do this over the course of a week or a couple of days, the algorithm starts to feed you content that you've pretty much instructed it to feed you. So let's warm it up. Let's go into Instagram and let's see what it's going to feed us. Immediately, I can see that this is a trending audio. You can see that at the very bottom with the upward arrow, letting me know that this audio has some potential. So let's go see what is going on in this audio page. 25,000 reels. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Are these creators doing anything with beauty or fashion? It doesn't look like it. So immediately let's move on to the next one.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
This is a
Thursday,
perfect
Friday.
audio. As a matter of fact, this has been added to the trend database, and we can see that this audio was originally uploaded by this specific creator. Let's see if anybody has used it. Okay, fashion creators. We can see about 3.5 thousand reels have been created from this audio alone. So it means it's getting some traction. Same concept, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. Showing off your fits throughout the course of the week. Solid start. This creator is not fashion or beauty, but she is showing off the products that I assume she is creating. Same video we just saw initially, the creator showing off her fits. Perfect. This is a trend. Matter of fact, this is a trend that has been ongoing for quite some time. So it's a good evergreen trend for you to default to when you're looking for ideas on what to do next. Let's go back. This is more couples. No. Outfit inspo for spring. Okay, we can see that this is a brand account. They're doing very well by their own, and it's an ad.
2, 3.
This is more like a lifestyle, gym. Not fashion or beauty. Not fashion or beauty. Not fashion or beauty. No, 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 no. Let's move on to the next.
I don't dress for men, I dress for little girls who've been told at some point in their life.
Okay, that's more of a lifestyle.
3-second countdown. 3.
More check the fit. Getting some ideas. Text on screen. Ad. Color theory. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is more or less, it's going to be more of an outfit dump. Not bad, but it's also not a trend. 604. Okay, I might be wrong. Too early for summer fits. She picked up on the same thing. It's been as fresh as 6 days ago. Little different, not following the same technique as the previous creator. Okay, so I think this is a brand account. But essentially creators are doing the same concept. I was wrong. There's no shame in admitting that. What we're doing here is doing a live hunt, and we can see that we've already picked up on something, some great potential there. So what I like to do, let's go back to the trend radar. Let's go back to the very bottom, and we'll go ahead and just kind of log the audio page for now. And this is, what do we want to title this? It's too early for summer fits. It's too early to plan summer outfits. Let's leave that for now, just as the creators have kind of taken on with their ideas. I'm going to generally just put out why it hooks, why it works, and the hook framework, and then later I'll come in and I will expand on those a little bit more, just so that I'm not cutting off this trend hunt, but rather just kind of doing a quick brain dump. So this is summer outfit ideas, fast cutting from outfit to outfit on the beat. Perfect. Okay, so that's one. We'll go ahead and like that. Moving on. Gym,
If this
hair,
is your vibe,
actually,
or this, or
this is more of a lifestyle.
then you're in the right place.
I kind of like what is going on here. So again, this is a trending audio that we can see with the little arrow at the bottom. Let's go into the audio page and let's see what we're served with. Okay, yeah, this is definitely more of a lifestyle. 4 hours ago.
Or this. If this is your vibe, or
Showing off products,
if this is your vibe, if
drawings,
this is your vibe,
images.
if this is your vibe, or this, or
I can see
if this is your vibe, if this is your vibe,
I can see how this could be applied towards a general
this
sense,
is
right?
your
So
vibe,
if
or
this is your vibe, showing
if
pictures,
this is your
little photo dump of maybe your outfit ideas or the makeup that you like to use, or just in general the lifestyle behind fashion or beauty, you can definitely apply this. The audio is currently trending, so there's something there for now. We'll save the audio as well, and how it begins. So a photo dump of lifestyle products and or clothing. Perfect. Moving on to the next one. Let's go ahead and leave a like. This is more of a running. This is a get ready with me using popular trending audio, popular format beauty creators like to use. Let's go to the audio page and see what's going on there. Okay. And I also noticed recently that, at least for me, Instagram is only showing me a very limited range of videos, not allowing me to scroll through all of the videos tied to this audio. So hopefully they change that soon. They used to allow you to just scroll on through, but as that is not the case right now, I'm solely relying on what I'm seeing here. So trending audio, but no trend. So moving on. This is more about food. Top 10 picks
9, 8,
for
7, 6,
makeup.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
I see how she's applying it, just counting down from 10. Super simple. Let's see if there's anything there. Top 10, right? So I can see beauty creators are possibly either getting ready or they're just showing their top 10 favorite products. Could be a trend. Could be something easy to do. This man was just doing for hats. I see how she's getting ready in 10 steps 10 hours ago. We're on a good trajectory here. 13 hours ago, doing the exact same thing. This person is
7, 6,
also
5, 4.
okay.
My top 10. 10, 9, 8.
Love it
7,
already.
6.
1 day
5.
ago,
My
2
top
days
10.
ago.
10, 9, 8.
This is more
7,
of a product.
My top 10. 10,
Okay.
9,
Skincare
8,
routine.
7, 6.
Amazing.
My top 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Dental.
5.
See?
My top 10. 10.
Okay, perfect. So this has 5,000 reels. And of the ones that I'm already seeing, of the ones that have been the most recent, there's definitely a trend there. Let's go ahead and save this, and let's call this my top 10 product showcase, skincare routine, beauty routine, and so on and so forth. Now, that is amazing. Great. All right. So before I move on to the next one on Instagram, let's quickly jump over to TikTok and let's see what's going on there. What is this? Okay, so this creator is their makeup. It looks like she's doing her brows. Okay. This is more of comedy. Coachella outfits incoming. If I am not wrong, Coachella is already pretty much done with both weekends. So this might be on its way out. This is just what's been already from the previous 2 weeks. It's a good swipe there to reveal her outfit transition. But let's move on to the next one. Okay. This is the example that I showed you previously. The audio is playing as we see that they have exchanged their headphones and we can see the vibe switch and the outfit. Amazing. Moving on. Okay, so this is more of a behind the
I
scenes.
finally picked out my Coachella outfit.
Wait, really? What is
Okay.
I'm gonna dress like a desert cowgirl.
Oh, that's so cute.
Coachella's the one time of the year where girls
This
dress
looks
like
like it could
Cute little
be.
cowgirl.
We're gonna look so good.
Bro, it's 2026. Girls don't dress cute to Coachella anymore.
This is more involved, right? So it takes a little bit more of a production
Oh, 'cause you're the
effort
cowgirl.
here. Moving on. What do we see? More of a dance trend. It could be a trend. Yeah, it's definitely a trend. A dance routine, not fashion or beauty. What is this?
I'm so sorry. Me too. I'll go first.
This is more of a comedy, I believe.
I got pink and me.
Moving on. Live.
You know what he said to me?
Okay.
He was like, "You're so rude." And I was like, "Boy,
A beauty transition.
like I could care. I could
Love it.
even care."
Moving on. Dance? No.
Let's try the kind of leg table again, but this time I'm gonna try plaster roll. Cut it in.
This is not fashion or beauty. This is a dance? Probably. Fit checks. Okay, so this is more of a lifestyle. Dance routine, parenting, story ideas. This is more of a, could be a beauty. I can see how creators would do half their face and go along with this specific audio. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see if the same premise as we just did on Instagram works here as well. 81,000 videos. I can definitely see already that this is a trend. How fresh is it? That's where we need to take a look. Let's start at the top here. 217, 222, 223, 320. So this trend definitely started in February of this year. And is still, it's probably peaking at this point, and it's on its way out because we're already in April, believe it or not. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love that inspiration can be taken at any time. So I'm not going to log it specifically because I think it's a little too late now. I want to keep the dashboard to be as fresh as possible if it's not evergreen. So moving on. Does not look like it's beauty or fashion. Couples, maybe not. No, that's alive. We just saw this. So this is perfect. This is the concept itself. The concept itself here is something that is tried and true. One article, many different ways. And you can do that as a fashion or a beauty creator using one product, many different ways. So although this is not specifically tied to a trend, the format works. The format can be used with any audio as long as you're cutting on the beat. And the audio is either trending or it just fits that vibe you're trying to go for. Not a trend, but moving on. That's probably more of a comedy.
For day 2 of Coachella. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I have basically DIY'd all
Get ready for Coachella. Makeup tutorial.
With the beautiful girl that I met.
Moments that happened over the weekend. More comedy. They're probably just playing along to the audio. Same trend that we just saw right now with the makeup. Are they prom transition, I see? Okay. That's live. That's another trend. Dancing. Same one here. Headphone switching out. Headphone swap.
Who won this trend?
Okay.
Get ready with me for my sister's wedding. Guys, today...
Get ready with me.
Cause this must be heaven. I got a test. I think I died in an accident cause this must be heaven.
The audio itself here looks like it could be something that could be definitely replicated. There might be something there. It does have 344,000. I don't think everybody's using it the same way. It's probably used for some sort of transition, although not the exact same one that we just saw. So for now, we'll keep a mental note on this one. If we see it again, we might log it. For now, we'll just give it a like. This looks like a dance. Moving on. 2 ways to tuck in your sweater. Fashion advice, same as the other one. This is that Dracula trend we've seen. And at this point, for brands out there, at this point, when you see celebrities jumping in, that means that the trend is definitely on its way at the top. It's peaking, probably going over the edge there, because it's a little safer for brands and celebrities and influencers to kind of use this without, losing too much. And by losing too much, I mean it's highly recognizable. People understand it. It's safe to use. You're not going to be as risky as you traditionally would when you're just starting out and you're trying all kinds of things to see what is the best kind of content sticks with you. Moving on.
I've never seen you wear this.
I know.
More comedy, dance, outfit transition. And then she shows off the outfit. Let's see, is this a trend? 141. She shows it off. And there it goes. Same. Same. Okay. How fresh is this? It looks like this is a trend. 129, 27, 318, 320, 27, 226, 32, 3 days ago. So this started in February, and we can see that users are still using it. However, it only got up to 141. It's a good trend. It just didn't pick up steam as some of the others have. So we'll just leave a like and move on.
Get ready with me while I show you guys my Coachella outfit.
Coachella outfit again. No, not a trend. Okay. Is this like a nail reveal? It is. It's that same audio that we were listening to. Except I think this is a different... Nope, it's the same one. All right, we'll continue to keep an eye on it. This is nails. Wearing versus styling. Perfect.
This is the one.
Okay. Outfit check.
I just realized y'all don't know who the fuck.
Get ready with me. Here it is again. Okay, so now I see 2 creators doing the exact same movement. Now let's just check on its freshness. Let's see how recent this is. Wait, I forgot my color. That is a good title. 317. Okay. Where is another similar one? Okay. Here's this one. What date was this? 329. 329. Let's find one more. We already know that there is one more. We already saw it. Different language. 330. Okay, so this is pretty recent. Let's go ahead and log this. And we'll call it exactly what the creators are doing, right? So what do we see here? What is the framework? There is an outfit check with black and white color. And then we introduce a colorful outfit. And let's say multiple creators. Okay. Glad we kept that one in mind and we came back to it, revisited it, and we found that it is something that is trending as of 2 weeks ago. So this could be a potential next one. Keep an eye out for it. Same audio used differently. Transition. Same thing. Okay, so now TikTok has kind of picked up that is an audio that I was like highly searching for, and it's showing me nothing but that for now. So let's try to see if we can switch it up.
When it comes to fashion and styling and dressing up, I know that I'm not the girliest girl, but you know what?
To be honest, I don't know.
See, wearing versus styling, same concept as the other video.
Hey guys, we're back. Did you miss?
Okay. Dance. This is probably an outfit transition. Yes. Another dance. Same concept. Get ready with me. Nail reveal. Another dance. More about Coachella. Alive. Another one. This is probably like a beauty transition. Yes. This is more of, okay, teaching you how to pose for videos and pictures. Dracula. Fashion, nails. Outfit transition for Coachella. Yes.
I work all night, but I feel so calm.
Lifestyle. Dance. Valentine's. A little bit more of a, you know, it's been quite some time, so we're going to immediately brush past those. This is a beauty transition that she's probably gonna try and replicate herself. From, yes. Outfit inspiration by these are always great as well. These are a little evergreen.
Coachella Day 3.
More Coachella.
I made this. You know who else designed clothes? Elizabeth Hobbs Keckley. And she transformed
More educational. This is amazing. Okay. So at this point, I'm just trying to go a little bit faster just so the algorithm doesn't continue to put me in the same little... It doesn't continue to put me down the same little road that it continues to feed me the exact same audios.
I learned how to throw it in a circle, but
Every journey's gotta start with a step.
Cat's eye.
You never know the silent.
Let's continue going. More of those. Wait. Oh, I thought they were going to like crash into each other. More prom. Let's do a couple more and then we'll go ahead and check on YouTube itself. Okay.
let me show you an outfit combo that
I think we'll just leave it here. Let's go and search on YouTube really quick and see if we can find anything there following the exact same steps that we've been taking on the other platforms.
Can't promise that I'll be good.
That's more like a lip sync. This is probably a dance. That's
I just got an
dance.
urgent email.
Ad. Lifestyle. Dancing.
You don't know how to style your sweats. That's the problem. But don't worry, I got you. Styling sweats 101. First off, if the fit is off,
I like the concept. We'll move on to the next one. Dance. Ad.
How many hours do you work?
Get ready with me. That's a dance. That's a dance. Ad. Okay. 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 Outfit. Outfit dump. That is an ad.
The police to prove how easy it is to.
Products.
The new value.
Not fashion or beauty. Not fashion or beauty. Day in the life. These are always great, but not fashion or beauty. Okay, so they're trying to use a different trending audio, another ad, surveillance, security camera. Okay. More Coachella.
Introducing the first ever
Ad.
Hello.
It's over.
Okay, I have not come across something like this. Bombshell makeup transition. The bombshell look, I'm going to assume. Let's keep an eye on that.
Hello.
All good?
Okay. No. Okay. What is this? That's probably just a way. I mean, it's the mermaid makeup, right? But is this something that's replicable? No idea. No. 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 No.
It's nail day, so come with me to see my
Get ready with me.
I miss 2020 and I miss the weird POV.
Talking to the camera. This is an ad. That is not fashion or beauty. That is not fashion or beauty. More of a dance. Ad. POVs. No. No. Okay. Okay.
you know what's better than drinking?
Ad. Parenting. Makeup. Okay. There is no trends currently going on.
MadVet is 20.
Your outfit is too basic.
How I went to bed versus how you woke up. What is this? I don't think it's something that it's replicable. No.
You have probably seen her on your For You.
The audio, but it's just more of a like outfit dump ideas. She's just showing off her products, but there's no trend there. She is taking inspiration from this look and trying to replicate it. That's amazing. Comedy probably. Recreating Pinterest looks. Day one. These are always great. More of a, I want to say, more of a evergreen format, just not a trend. This is like a pretty good challenge if you want to use one of these filters to try and replicate something yourself, challenge yourself. This is a good concept. Not fashion or beauty. Not fashion or beauty. Okay.
Fixing racist art.
And the lip and the nail.
So all of these are more or less just kind of like random. I think I still need to train this system a little bit more to show me specifically what I wanted to show me. So let's go a little bit quicker. Hairstyles, makeup.
Hey, big sister body care tips your mommy. You know those girls.
So this is more of a...
Your mommy never taught you, but I'm gonna tell you. I bet you didn't know about this first one, but everyone goes on about.
Okay, so she's teaching you body care tips. I think at this point, what we're going to do is do something that's going to force this algorithm to feed me the kind of information, the kind of trends that I want to see. And one way to do that, I'll go simply into this right now, is to grab a couple of your favorite creators that you are constantly seeing on some of the other platforms, bring them over, and start to follow them on that platform. Give their content a few likes, let the system process it for a little while, and then come back, revisit it, and continue to brute force it this way so that you're seeing the content that you want to see and the algorithm is not guessing what it wants to feed you. So with this said, in this live session, we've taken about 30 minutes or so, and we've looked and we've tried to find what looks to be right now currently 4 new trends, 4 fresh trends. So I think with that, we're going to leave it here for now. All of these are going to be live and fully filled out in the House of Trends pretty soon. And you can get access to this sheet in the description. Just leave your email and you'll get instant access to it right away. With that, thank you so much for being with me and spending your time today. And I'll see you on the next one.